Our little dinosaur friend is going to the Dilophosaurus territory. Just before it could do anything, he decides to rest on this big rock. But we go over here for today. There will be an avalanche coming in this water. So the avalanche begins in the water. Where you could see it, the water is perfectly clear and nice. But here comes all the sand. All the sand has been coming here since the avalanche season here in Dinosaur Island. Well, most things are supposed to be destroyed by avalanches this year for sure. So you can see it now. The dead corpse is almost completely buried. You could see him. There's still more sand to come. Because now it's soon going to become the dry season here. So dinosaurs better be drinking up before it's too late. As now, even the more you push in, there's still no water. There's a T-Rex coming. As now it's really peaceful until the avalanches come. As our Utaranus has died because the Dilophosaurus. The T-Rex wants to go for a swim, but he can't because it's avalanche season, of course. The sand is already coming in. So now this is no longer fresh water. It's now just a pile of sand, basically. As more and more come, there's going to be plenty of dinosaur lives in danger just because of this avalanche that's going on here. There's no more good source of water besides here, of course. So now all the water is being covered. There's no more but just a tiny bit of water. And that's all there is. The rest is just all sand. And the stick just, big branch just gets moved by all the sand coming in. As now it's just messed up the dirt. This water's really filthy now for any dinosaur to drink. As we go back to our Utahraptor, he still doesn't know what just happened, as he was the last dinosaur to get a nice sip of water here before the avalanche came. He decides to get a little bit too close to the Dilophosaurus. He decides if maybe he could kill the Dilophosaurus, he could become the top predator. But he knows he can't be that, especially because he's just a little raptor right now. But soon he will be a giant raptor, a giant Utahraptor. Singletooth decides to get a little bit too close still. But then, out of the blue, the Dilophosaurus gets killed by a giant branch. The Dilophosaurus wakes up before he completely dies. He tries to get himself out. He got himself completely out, but the stick completely choked him, as now he's completely choking to death. He can't bite or sink anymore. So now he's dead. Now the little Utahraptor has now become the top predator, even though he hasn't even done anything to kill him. Until a branch came, of course. He decides to get out of here, as now there's no real top predator. He decides to go for a little swim. But of course, the sand had to destroy it. So all the sand is still going in. The little Utah raptor jumps in, not even noticing what just happened to the water. He jumps into a giant pile of mud. So now he's just been doomed by mud. But just before then, the camera zooms in. But just before then, he jumps. He almost misses. He completely made it. So now, this is all quicksand. The quicksand is too dangerous for even any dinosaur to go in. One of the Dinosaurs decided to try to do the challenge. One of them get pretty close, so does the other. But the other one just knocks him in. The little Utah raptor watches as now this dinosaur may be drowning in quicksand.